Welcome and hello. I'm your host, Bob Bernigan, reporting for the Garden Sun. Before we begin, I'd like to address the worry caused in the last broadcast. I'm alright. This broadcast today is brought to you by Jumeirah General Bank. Looking for interest-free loans? Starting that business you always wanted? Opening a line of credit with no interest? Well, Jumeirah Bank can be found in the capital of the Kingdom of Hassan, Jumeirah. Small fees apply. Alright, today we have a couple of questions from our wonderful listeners, and with me to answer these questions is renowned historian Demetrious Angelico. How you doing today, Demetrious?
Please, call me D. And I'm doing great. Excited to be answering questions and hopefully sharing some fun history with you today, Mr. Bernigan. I must say I'm a big fan of your show. I've been listening ever since.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, D. Listen, let's get started with our first question. A viewer asked a question about me. They want to know some stuff about me. Wow, I don't really get that often.
Well, I can't help with this one, but I'm definitely looking forward to hearing it. You're quite the mysterious fellow, Mr. Bernigan. I'd love to know more.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but well, let's see. I was born in with my brothers and sisters. A fun fact about me, I can almost always be found wearing it due to it being my favorite color. A funny story, actually. When I was stuck in a well for about 4 months with no sunlight, no food, and no water. I did make friends with who was quite shy when we first met, but over the 4 months we grew pretty close. Turns out he had a ladder with him, and he helped me get out almost immediately after those 4 months. Almost like he was keeping me there. So funny. For our next question, what was it like around the time of Queen Eleanor's reign? D, maybe this is something you can answer for everyone.
Oh yeah, yes, I'd love to. I'd be happy to. Let's see. Close to the end of the First Flower era, there's 3 main things that come to mind. There's the end of the Great War. Let's get into it. Dragonkind and humans were at the end of these massive battles, land and territory being decided as quickly as the fires were being lit across the nations. It's funny, before the wars and battles, Dragonkind and humans got along.
Oh, wow.
No, really, they did.
That's amazing.
They shared cultures, many being the start of the branch off to the modern day mages and draconic spells used by human mages. Dragon folk kept to themselves. They only really left their dens to hunt for food. Yes, a little primitive, I'd say, but dragon folk of old were rooted in family. That's something that the humans knew very well. Family.
That's right.
This was, in a way, a root between both of those people. Humans were creative and sophisticated, if not with their own troubles of greed and
right,
whatnot. It plays onto their better natures, I guess. Or the worst natures. Anyways.
Right. Yeah.
Humans,
Yes.
they had this innate greed for gold. For better things.
I mean,
Dragons can feel that. And of course, feeling that throughout the years, they bonded. Dragons and humans were amazing. Bonding over something that makes them weaker. Greed.
Greed is one of those things, you know.
And then things changed.
He's lost it.
You know, they say just before the Great War, there was this catalyst, something that caused tremors in both their worlds. Whispers of a secret that the leaders of both dragons and humans were in love, an affair even.
Wait, this is unheard of. Are we getting exclusive?
Well, some say that the king of dragons and the queen of humanity were secretly lovers. Oh
my God.
And they had a love child. Now, people don't know this because, what does this really mean, you know?
Right.
Who is this prince? If there even is a child, if the rumors are true, this would mean that this hybrid prince would be the rightful heir of the dragon realm and the human realm.
That would
Again,
change.
this is all just speculation, but the implications are serious.
Goodness.
Humans have conquered most of the planet now, and dragons, they've continued to go back to themselves, at least on the island. Many of the dragons, majority of them fled, actually, away from the island, away from Avalonia to different continents, and they've made homes.
You don't see them often here.
We don't know if this prince is still alive. It's been hundreds of years. Dragons live for a very long time.
Yep.
If there was a prince, he'd be very old. He'd look about 30-ish, 35.
That's young. He looks young.
But he'd be a lot older physically.
Right.
And that's if there is one. And we don't know what a dragon-human hybrid really looks like. We have humanoid dragons, but the royalty of humanity, the queen of humans, she was known as a fearsome fighter. Powerful with a blade, powerful with magic. She kind of had it all. And, I mean, the king of dragons, Drachnil, what didn't he have? Some say he turned into the sky itself.
The sky?
Fearsome dragon, one of the largest of his kind. Maybe on par with his brothers.
Brothers?
Drachnil had 6 younger brothers. So if this prince was a thing, he would be the rightful heir to the dragon realm, and I guess a human realm too, but I can't imagine what the other brothers are feeling, those who are still alive.
Yeah.
Again, that's not my area of expertise.
Goodness, D. Are you serious about everything? I didn't know there was a secret like this that existed between the two of them. Amazing, thank you. You said there were 3 things. What else is there? What is this second key place?
A second key place comes to mind. The sacred underground halls of Aberdeen.
Wow.
In the First Flower era, this place was a thriving hall of innovation, creation, and enchantment. The halls of Aberdeen kept information that was ancient.
My goodness.
It had even the greatest library of their era, of their time, known as the Library of Ballyalloin. It lasted for around 340 years before the unfortunate fall of Aberdeen. It's a whole mess. This once beautiful place now infested, this infestation of an unknown curse that overtook the land. The tunnels ran cold and the halls became dark places. Wow. It was so severe that the entire culture of Aberdeen changed completely. It took on this new and less known name, Avernus.
That's scary.
Now, the people of Aberdeen had long since left and moved off of the island, making this once grand and rich culture a husk of what it is.
What it is.
What it was. And moving even across from that, this new place, it took that culture with it. It was no longer Aberdeen, this infestation of curses. It made this new place cursed, and they went towards a darker path. It's quite awful what happened to the people of Aberdeen.
It looks horrible. Sounds like horrible.
But in the New Garden realm, the country of Aberdeen is a spectacle.
Country?
Excuse me, I say country. It's the country of Valdoon. One of the provinces is Aberdeen, a namesake after the original place, and even still, they're bringing back what really made them.
Yeah, understand.
But the land is dark still.
Wow.
It is.
Goodness me. I don't know about you, D, but I think I speak for all the viewers when I say that this info is just amazing. Learning new things is awesome. You did say that there was one more thing. Please, D, take it away.
Thank you. Listen, history is telling of a much bigger tale. What was will be, and what is might not always have been or will be.
I didn't understand a word of that.
Right, sorry.
Thank you, D, for your insightful answer and passionate love for history. This again has been brought to you by Jumeirah General Bank. I've been your host, Bob Bernigan. Thank you, and goodbye.